I'm gonna get a little angry, angry with a smile because football is about having fun, and we're blessed that we live in a time where we can come on the internet and just talk about football. And I love that I can be so passionate about this, but this ticks me off so much. The 32nd ranked run game. The Rams are ranked 32nd in the league in rushing. And I kind of knew, no, I knew our run game was bad. And it's not a secret. Anyone out there can know, but lineups.com is a great website here. And according to them here, the Rams are ranked 32nd in rushing yards. They only have 479 on the year. They're ranked dead last, 32nd in rushing attempts. And they're ranked 20th in rushing touchdowns. So, okay, that's still not good, but at least it's not 32nd. And it goes back to their total offense. They're ranked 30th in total yards, only having 2,082 yards on the season. And I know we talk about this, but something's gotta give with this run game. Something. I mean, it flabbergasts me that we and looking back in retrospect, the Rams struggled to run the ball at times last year, but with Sony Michel, with Darrell Henderson last year, we were able to be serviceable. And even in the month of December, it was a surprise. Sony Michel led the league in rushing last year for in a 4-week span. But this season, I feel like every time I see Stafford hand off the ball, I immediately see our running backs get tackled right away. Like it seems like celebrating a 4-yard carry is a big deal for the Rams right now. And it's so frustrating because you believe your team can do better than this. And when when you have that bad of a run game and your team becomes more one-dimensional than a Super Mario game on the NES, I just get so ticked off with it, right? And at some point you're like, okay, do you just give up on the run in the first quarter and just sling it to Cup and company all day? I don't know. And you look at the 2 games where the Rams did have a decent run game. It was against the Cardinals in week 3 and against the Carolina Panthers back in week 6. And I just can't put it together because I really do think Darrell Henderson's a good running back. But and Jake Ellenbogen did a great job of talking about this, about why is McVay not using him as the featured back? And if it's a commitment to a backfield by committee, okay. But we gotta something is clearly not working. And even that game against the Panthers, that was our best rushing performance of the year. That was the game that anyone who watched me, I thought it was the craziest thing. 7 different players had a handoff that game. So I don't know if we have to just pray and hope that Kyren Williams, when he comes back, is everything that the Rams are hoping for to save this run game. Because as a franchise who has had a pretty storied, pass at the position of running back, it's tough to watch. And I know there's the Cam Akers drama, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit next. But I don't understand, why we can't be even serviceable. When let me just check this stat out. If you go to our where did I just had it here? Sorry, folks, I lost my train of thought for a second. Oh, that happens to me all the time. Yeah, we only have 6 rushing touchdowns on the year, right? And it blows my mind that this team has, I know because we struggle in the run game, that leads to struggle in the passing game. And normally, in McVay's style of offense, if you have a efficient run game and can utilize play action well, your play action, your jet sweeps, your smoke and mirrors tactics, like everything that goes into that will do better. And it's extremely frustrating, extremely frustrating. So I'm hoping the Rams can get it together. I'm hoping that we can, maybe we still finish in kind of the bottom, 10 in run game overall for the season. But I would love us to, number one, not be ranked the worst run game in the NFL, but number two, I just want a serviceable run game so that we can actually see our skill position players play up to their potential. This is a very talented team that honestly is not right now. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Maybe Ronnie Rivers continues to develop, but right now, like, our hope is in Ronnie Rivers' development, McVay utilizing Hendo more, or Kyren Williams being, a really great running back as a rookie. So that's kind of all that I have to say about it. But it's very frustrating. Let me hear from you.